Okay, we're live.
Hey,
Hello.
anybody out there?
If not, we can just keep rolling.
Well, we're just going to keep rolling anyway.
Yeah.
Maybe we could wait a couple seconds, see if somebody shows up. Somebody will show up eventually. If not, hey, it's going to be here. You can all watch it later, so it's all good. I didn't send the invitations out this time because I thought, well, maybe some might get tired of getting those, feel like they're being spammed or something. And although they did seem to help.
Yeah.
But I put it on my newsletter, and I put it on the Facebook group. So hopefully, And then, too, a lot of people know to look for me at this time on Facebook. So I was hoping that it would work out. So anyway, if nobody comes, well, they'll show up.
Yeah.
So anyway, so as you can see, I'm making a cha-cha charm bracelet with the skinny bangle. And I'm not quite done with it, but I'm almost done with it. And I'm using little bits out of the bead candy mix. That stuff, if you don't have a couple of bags of bead candy, you need to, help yourself, give yourself a gift and get some, because there is so much useful stuff down in there, it's nuts. And so, and things that, fill in, we get using other things. Like I started out, when I started planning my bracelet here, which it's not done yet, but it's getting there. I had this piece sitting around for a long time, and it's from one of the assemblage classes that I did. But I've had lots of mini assemblage videos on YouTube anyway, so hopefully, you guys have seen them. If not, we can put some links for you. But anyway, this was from a mini assemblage, and what it is, it's just a little pretty glitzy assemblage that I did with some charms, and it's on, I need to clean this off here, I got a little glue residue. But it's on just a brass blank, and we carry this at visaboutiques.com, so, and they're cheap. They don't cost much at all.
Yeah.
So, and this is just little bits of doofus, this and that and the other thing, So, anyway. You know what, Javi? Maybe go on the group and remind them we're here.
Okay.
We should do that maybe. I know I sent them a reminder today, but just say, hey, we're over here. But anyways.
Oh, somebody's here.
Oh,
Hi.
who's here?
Hi there.
Oh, that's Pat Jones, isn't it?
Yeah. Hi, Pat.
Hey, thanks for coming. I was starting to worry nobody was going to show up.
Yeah.
I thought, well, maybe I should have sent those invitations, because they did bring people up, and I'm like, oh, they're going to get tired of getting them every week. So I don't know what to do. Maybe not. But we're making a cha-cha charm bracelet, Pat, and we're using the new beads that just came in from Czech Republic, these beautiful heart beads. And in the center, I'm using a little pendant that I made in mini assemblage class a few months back. And so that's going to be my central motif. And then I just added, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of the hearts.
Beautiful.
And, you could put that many or not that many, however you like it. And then I'm filling in with little bits here of stuff. So this one's kind of Hawaiian punchy. It's very, very juicy colors.
Very vibrant.
Vibrant, juicy colors, which I personally like.
I like too.
Hopefully other people do too. But, so that's what I'm doing today, Pat. And this is the wonky wire ramp, that we've had a lot of videos, and we had, when we had the class. Hey, here we go. Deb Morris here. That's great. She was off work early. Love the beads. Yeah, these beads are awesome. And also are these bracelets, because they're adjustable.
Yeah.
Remember how you can squeeze them shut? You can open them up wider and all that. And it doesn't hurt them. You're good to go with that. So, anyway, so I'm just putting my last few pieces together using these beads. But if you haven't discovered these beads yet at our website, you might want to. We still have 7 colors. And I'm getting more. I have another order going in this next week, and I'm getting more colors. And we're just going to expand that, because these heart beads are the bomb, I think. And
Hi, Cindy.
There's a lot of other ones too. So we got, Cindy Baker. Hey, thanks for coming. Glad to see you. But yeah, get some, because the thing about Czech beads, and I know I've told you this before, when they run out, or when they decide not to make them anymore, that's it. They're not going to make them anymore. I mean, almost never. They might use the same mold again, and make another heart, but they won't do that same color. The guy
Yeah.
told me if I really wanted to color match something, or I really wanted a certain color they didn't have, they would do it for me, but I had to buy 4 kilos. So, I mean, that's a lot of money. And also, how many beads is it? Let's see.
Probably a lot.
About 3,200
Wow.
of these big ones.
Wow.
You know, and I was like, well, you know, if it's a really good color, you know, we would sell them, but I don't know if I want to tie that much money up into one color, you know, because people like to see different things.
Colors, yeah.
You know. But then he said, well, if you really want, I could do 2 colors for the 4 kilos. You could do 2 kilos of one color, 2 of another. And then
Hi,
I
Jan.
could pick it. Hey, Jan, how you doing? Let's see.
Woohoo.
So, anyway, I'm just discovering all kinds of stuff, and I may find out that I could have actually proprietary designs of beads like some of the bigger bead vendors do. So I'm just getting started with this, and we'll see where it goes. But I had to laugh. Somebody said to me, you know, if people didn't like beads, they wouldn't even open your newsletters because they're all about beads anymore. I says, well, it is an online bead shop.
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah, people do like beads, and everybody likes hearts. I mean, who doesn't
Yeah.
like hearts?
Who doesn't like hearts?
Yeah. So in this so far, I have this heart bead here, this one, which we do have on the website. It's
Yes.
kind of like fiery red with gold on it. It's really pretty. And then I was going to put some of these, but I'm going to ask you guys what you think. These are the miter shell beads with the gold flash on them. I thought maybe one up
Jeannie.
by here. I think that looks, oh, you can't see it because it's off the
Yeah,
camera.
it's off.
Okay, here you can see
I
it.
think so because it matches your one centerpiece.
You got a nice little flash there. These are sweet. I can get these really cool shell-shaped beads, and they're 3D. They're not like flat or something, like a stone.
Yeah.
And they really have a tremendous amount of detail. And these white ones, you can get them in chalk white, or chalk white with silver, or chalk white with gold. And I just think they just add that little flash, you know. I like white anyway, you know. So I have Javi helped me, and she wired up a few of these so we could put them on quick because I was running out of time.
Gloria, hi.
Hey, Gloria, thanks for
Colleen.
coming. And then I got this little piece of the bead mix, the bead candy mix, and I thought that goes on there pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
And then I found some of these in the bead mix for bead candy, so that goes on there pretty good. So I'm just going to kind of build this out, and we'll talk a little bit. And maybe what I'll do is I will hand this other brass ox bangle, since Javi knows how to do this. You want to wrap this for me?
Yeah, sure.
Do the initial wrap. Just don't do the double wrap, just the bottom wrap.
Okay.
You know how I go back over and you know that makes it cool.
Just
But
the
I'm
bottom
just
loops.
I'm just doing a simple wrap on this.
How many loops do you want?
Let's see how many wraps. Oops. Something fell. Well, that's all right. I'll find it later. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there's 9 loops, and that's a good number because you don't want an even amount. Because if you remember how I tell you, if you don't have an even amount, then you don't have a center. Deborah, hey,
Thanks for
we're so
making
glad
it.
you're here. Oh, wow.
We're
I think
happy you guys
Deborah's
are
getting
here.
about ready to start making jewelry again. That's what I think. Or
Thank
she's getting in the mood after her big debacle with the flood she had. It was a mess, poor Deborah.
Could you pass me the wire, Brenda?
Yes, I can pass you the wire. And we are using Artistic Wire 20 gauge antique brass. I'm not sure if we have any at the site right now. I better look because I prefer this. I don't like that vintage bronze brass.
Oh, I like that one. It matches more.
Oh, you
brass
like it?
ox, yeah.
I don't.
I always liked
I don't
it.
like it at all. This matches really good. Look how good that matches. It
Well,
matches
isn't
really
that
good,
one-
and it's not as glossy. I don't care for glossy wire.
This is,
You know, I like it.
I don't know where I see another
I
one.
like it more matte. So,
Maybe
anyway.
you do like this one. I can't
Yeah, this is my favorite. I have a
Really?
bunch in my stash, but I gotta look and see if I've got it available out there.
Hi,
because-
Daniela.
Who's
Danielle.
here? Oh, Danielle's here.
Sorry. I was
That's
gonna say Daniela.
great.
I don't know why.
Are you off today, Danielle? Did you get out early?
Danielle.
So, anyway, well, I'll tell you what's going to happen to me after this. I have to go cook some food because, I got to do that. And then I'm going to just keep making these all night tonight. I always say, oh, yeah, I'm going to do that and I'll show you later, blah, 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 and I don't. because I get distracted. Well, guess what? Today and tomorrow are for me to do stuff like that. So hopefully my neck will hold up, because I've been having a lot of neck problems. You know, bending down, looking over, sometimes it'll bug you a little bit. But if it happens, I'm just going to go get my little rice bag and lay on it for a while and massage my neck. And when I feel better, I'm going to go back to it, because I'm not going to get stuck this time. I'm doing it. Oh, yeah. So
She's
I'm
doing it, guys.
trying to decide. I don't know. I don't think I want another one on here. Let's put one on and see what happens. But yeah, these beads are cool. We got the hearts in 7 colors.
Oh, we do? It's 7?
Yeah, 7.
I didn't even pay attention.
Yeah, we got 7 colors. This one, I think, is the favorite. Did you guys see that one?
Oh, I love that one.
Isn't that beautiful? It's like a turquoise aqua, and then it has like an iridescent, very pale opal over top of it. It is beautiful. And then there's some like this one. This is kind of dull a little bit, but it'll go with certain things. And the thing that's cool about these are the etched finish, meaning they're not a glossy finish at all. So if you took a little gilders on your finger and went over it, you could probably change it up a little bit. You'd have to let it cure, and then you'd have to probably hit it with some sealant. I would use Swelligant matte sealant is what I would use. And be careful you don't get in holes, because it'll gunk up the holes. And I'm going to try one of those in a little bit just to see what happens. But I'm almost like 200% positive that that's going to work good. You could change these up on top of things. And then here, these beads are awfully cool. I'm going to put this one on a head pin so you can really, really see it. It's like a conch shell. Can you see? I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe I could.
Yeah, just put it up. There you go. You have to put your hand under it. Yeah, there you go.
See, it's just like a
Hi, Andrea.
conch shell's made like that. These are awesome. We have them in patina green too. I don't know if I have one right here. Where's that bag at?
This one?
Maybe yeah, they're in here. I think these are the ones that were broken, but it doesn't matter. We can still show them what it looks like.
Show the color, yeah.
And we have violet and the beads, heart beads too. But anyway, can you see that? Patina green on that shell is the bomb. It is so, so awesome. But anyway, so we got that one. We have violet too. Just a bunch of colors. We have crystal. They're so frosty and pretty, like for bridal jewelry. And I think they're pretty reasonable for what they are, because Czech product, of course, you know, who wants to hear it, but everything's going up. And Czech went up, and so has shipping and everything. And I still think that they're a very good price to use them and work with them, especially if, like, you just got 2 hearts and made earrings out of them. You know, you could definitely make some good money on that. And, you know, if you had a rack of stuff like that at your show, people would eat that up, because people are doing good at their shows lately. Let me tell you what. I'm hearing all kinds of great reports, which makes me very happy to hear that people are doing well at them. See, this one's behind and it's just not showing. So I'm probably going to move it. Anywho, I thought I'd put a few of these in here just because. See who else is here? I ordered some of those green shells. Oh, did you get some, Danielle? I think you'll love them. The one thing is we have to, but we do this for you guys, of course. So we want our customers and our friends to be happy. But we have to go through all of them.
Yep.
And check for chips. And we also have to check to make sure the holes are open. So every last one we get, we're over there going like this. Okay, that one's clear. Okay. Let's see this one. That one's clear.
Oh, thanks.
Like that. You know, we have to make sure they're all clear before they come out to you. So we're thinking of all kinds of things, and I'm like, oh, now I know why they string these, you know. You get them from a lot of people, and they're, you know, temp strung. But that takes a lot of time, and then you got to figure, okay, who's going to do that? Well, I don't mind doing it, but, you know, I kind of have a lot of other stuff I have to do here in a day's time, and only so much time to do it. So I thought, you know what, I'm probably going to have to hire somebody to do this, and, like, that makes it cost more now. So it's like, oh, no, we got to figure something out. So we got it all worked out, and I think it's going to be real good, and you're going to like it. But, yes, we make sure there's no cracks, chips, and we also make sure that the holes are open.
Yes.
so that you don't get. Now, last night when I was doing some, there were some that the holes didn't want to open, but I kept pushing at it, gently pushing at it, and it worked out. What it is sometimes the secondary color or the antique gets in there, so you
I had the same problem when I was doing
it out of there, Now, the one thing about this is when you start getting a bunch on there, then they want to roll around and get in your way, but hey, it's no good if it's not loaded. That's what I say. You gotta get loaded. You have to have a loaded charm bracelet is what I like. Very, very much like. And this is so summery and so, beachy and hot colors and all that. So I'm gonna stop pretty soon and put this on
Hi,
so
Mary.
you can see it. And then we're gonna go through some colors together and see what we can do.
Hi, everybody.
One of these, start to finish, once you get really good at it, if you've got your colors all picked out already, you can finish up probably in an hour and a half. But if you don't have your colors picked out and you're just kind of putsying along to see what you can do, it could take you 2 or 3, So if you're making it a sell, keep that in mind, try to figure a way to do it where it doesn't, cost you an arm and a leg and time to do it, And then also this piece too, of course this would have to be a more expensive piece because that's a whole mini assemblage on there that could have been dependent on something else. So being really, really honest with you there, if you're selling, maybe taking a piece like this and putting it on here is not smart because you could take this and put it on a necklace by itself and make more money. Now, I haven't talked about that for a long time. When we were doing Build-A-Line all the time, I harped on that because it seemed like, more people were into selling. But, with the pandemic and stuff, I think a lot of folks kind of got a little bit discouraged. And they weren't, really reaching out to sell as much. And so it seemed like people were just kind of wanting to do something to keep themselves occupied, which that's understandable too. So I just didn't harp on it much for a while. But I'm starting to harp on it again because I see people selling. But am I going to take that off there? No. I'm going to leave it on there. And the reason why is I made it so long ago and it's just sat here. And of course, I don't make jewelry for a living at this time either. But if I was, oh no, that would not be on there. I would be smarter about it. Let's see, what does Dara say? Just stopping to say how I have to pick up my granddaughter. Well, thank you so much for coming. I appreciate it. And Colleen's still at work. Here's Mary O'Toole.
Thank you for supporting us, guys.
Maureen loves her beads. Yes, she does. Oh, yes, she does. Maureen, you got to try some of these cha-cha bracelets made on the skinny bangle. If you haven't, maybe you have. I don't know. But they would go right with the kind of thing that you do. And if you're teaching a class or something, this makes a really good class. And how do I know? Because I did it. Because I did it. I have a bunch of videos on these, but I also, we did the class, before I ever did a video, we did the class, no, I'm lying. Ooh, just back up. Way back when Javi first came to us, when we were at the shop, I think it was around 2013, whatever, I did a video on this wonky wire bracelet. But I didn't do one for a long time after that. And what I was using on those was mostly charms that I had engraved. If you haven't seen that one, you might like to see it. So, anyhow, something. So anybody have something, people don't want to pay you for your time. That's true. That's true for a big part of it. But I think that if you're clever, you can work it out. Because people do. Because I know a lot of people that approach this as a business and they make money doing it. They're in a profit mode, they're doing it. So it just requires us to think a little bit more like, I just told you, I went and I put that on there because it looks good and I like it. And it was sitting here for a long time, so why not do something with it? But if I'm selling jewelry, a bracelet like this, I don't know I'd have to figure it out, but it wouldn't be a cheap, it wouldn't be hideously expensive either, but it wouldn't be no $35, Listen to my speech. no $35.
No.
You know, there's just no way. Just no way.
Not with all the work you put into it.
Yeah. And it's true, some people, they don't want to pay you for your time and they don't understand, and you might live in an area where people just can't pay that much. Okay, then if that's the case, if you make something like this, you have to use all plastic or recycled materials, or you know what's also cool is buttons. I haven't done one yet, but I've been thinking, how fun would that be to make button dangles on here? Not on this one, but you know, just wire them up. We have packages, I think it's 5 ounces of vintage shell buttons that are perfect.
Yeah, even like
for
the
jewelry
bubble
making.
beads. The bubble
There's
beads.
a ton in
Oh,
there. A ton
that
in
with
there,
crystal.
ready to go. Yeah, bubble beads.
That'd actually
Yeah.
look nice, actually.
But you
They're
know,
lightweight.
one of the best selling and the least expensive mixes that we have at our website is bead candy. I mean,
That's true.
hands down, people love it. And I didn't have it for a while because the supplier was out, but finally they came back with it, so I got a bunch.
Finally.
So we have it right now. But yeah, bead candy is great because there's just so much in there. So much. It's really a great mix. You don't have to get a lot into it. Oh, another really great mix that we have, and you guys all know this, is the pearls. The Japanese, vintage Japanese mod culture. I can't say it.
Good.
Vintage Japanese mod cultura pearls, meaning they're acrylic, but they have the same coating on as the good ones. So you really can't tell. Those are really inexpensive.
Okay, here you go. I did my best.
Oh, thank you. You did good. You got big loops, though. It's going all the way down.
I didn't think.
Okay, well, here's what I want you
Sorry.
to do now, Javi. I want you to pick a color of a heart that we have enough of it.
Good
You
question.
know what? See if we've got enough. Did you guys see these? These red ones? Oh, I'm nuts about
We
these.
don't have a lot of them on the site.
We don't need.
Nee.
Well, then people bought them because I did have them. But anyway, there's some in here. You want to put some red ones on there?
Okay, cool.
Okay. That's my private bag.
Private stash.
Yeah, my private stash. Here. Take
Thanks.
that too. Yeah, well, I have an order already for some more I'm going to put in. I have 2 packages of those red hearts.
Mary said, "Can you color buttons like with perfect pearls?"
I would use gilders paste. But you could do it. There's no reason that you couldn't. You just have to put embossing ink down first. And sometimes that makes them a little bit, I don't know, greebly or something. I use that word. It's kind of like little, not fibers. There's no fiber in it. Just a little bit of the mica kind of balls up sometimes, on something like that. But you could certainly try it. But yeah, you need to put embossing powder first. No, I'm lying. Embossing ink. This stuff. We just talked about that, I think, last week. This stuff. We carried it at the site. Or any other kind of thing. Claire was saying Versamark is good too. Clear embossing ink. You got to put this down first, and then you dust it with the stuff. What happened? Oh, for crying out loud. Some idiot person went and put a bunch of junk on here.
Yeah, like usual.
She'll zoom in on the bracelet in a minute. You know, this is happening more and more. We're in here, we're talking, and somebody comes along and wants to put some porno message or ignorant crap. That's why I have to have somebody help me with them because I can't get them off. And
it's done.
Oh, bye-bye. Probably didn't even need to mention it. Maybe you wouldn't have noticed it.
Sorry, guys. So there's rude people out
We
there.
have to be alert. Okay, so anyway, somebody said they wanted you to zoom.
Yeah,
on.
because you were. If you could leave it in one place, and then we can zoom in it. Sorry about that. Let me move it down a little bit so. A troll. Yes.
Yes, a troll.
I totally agree. They're just to do bad things.
Idiots. The idiots. Okay, so this one's getting pretty full. If you get it too full, you never can get it to lay right on your wrist. But you do want it to be full. Okay, let me push this up here so she can... Okay, that's pretty good. Can you zoom on that?
I already did.
Oh, you already did. What do you think, guys? I need some more back here. A little bit yet, but it's getting there. I like it. What's Maureen says, his jewelry camp was canceled this year due to a lack of interest. Sad face. Aw.
I'm sorry.
You know what? I understand how you feel because I had to cancel our May workshop that we always did live here in Columbiana. I had to cancel it twice because of COVID.
In person.
Yeah, the in-person one that I used to do, which I probably won't be able to do again. But I never say never. We might figure it out. And then another time I had to cancel it because for me to really be able to do it, I really need to have like 20 people. And I could hardly even get 16. And 16, if I don't have that, I can't even pay for it. You know, because it's expensive. So it was sad. And a lot of our jewelry friends were sad, but I don't know, maybe, you know, sometimes I wonder, Maureen, if we'll see. I wonder if maybe I don't have it for a while, and then if I do have it, maybe we'll get a lot of people sign up because they say, oh, she doesn't do this all the time, maybe we better jump on it. But it is getting so expensive. Probably what you did, I don't remember whether you had it in a school or where you had it, but where we had ours, it was in a hotel, and you had to pay for the room, and all that good garbage. Yeah,
Maybe when gas prices are cheaper.
Yeah, because, you know, airline tickets have gone up, and then there's a shortage of pilots. You can't even,
which
you know,
makes
they
no
could
sense
cancel
to my
your
brain.
flight or something, you know, plus, I don't know, I'm still not real crazy about getting on an airplane, but Javi's going to do it.
Yeah.
What are you going to do, wear a double mask?
No.
No?
Ain't doing that, Brenda.
You'll be all right. Javi's going on vacation pretty soon.
Yeah. A vacation.
Yeah, so she'll be around for the video next week, but then after that, Lauren's going to have to help me. But she can.
Yeah.
She can do it. Javi taught her, right?
Sort of.
Yeah, you did. She didn't have too much trouble with it, so. Okay.
That's gorgeous, somebody says.
Okay.
Gorgeous.
It is pretty, isn't it? I like it. I might have to keep it. I don't know. Let me put it on and see. I don't know. I'll probably sell it someday. But yeah, it does get discouraging. But what isn't discouraging, Maureen, is people are telling me that their shows are doing great. I mean, I'm hearing it all the time. Gloria's shows did great, the last one. Laura was telling us, the group. Deborah Long's shows are doing great. There's a bunch of people are telling me they're doing good with the shows. So
That's great, guys.
yeah. So, and not just those ones, but you know, others that work their Etsy hard, they're doing okay. You know, it's not all dried up. Okay, so here I am.
Oh, you put
This
it
is what it
on.
looks like. It's always hard to see how it can turn. See, the best way is when your hands up and down. Yeah, there you can see it more. That is pretty. That's the kind of thing that's so pretty and so showy. Probably wherever you go, people are going to say, hey, let me see that. Right? They're back. Javi, the idiots are back. She'll get them.
Somebody really has to ruin our day.
Oh my goodness. We're going to report them. Hang in there, guys. We're getting rid of them. They're going bye-bye. She's fast.
Done. Sorry, guys.
Done. No mas. Bye-bye.
Ciao.
Bye, Felicia.
Oh, these people.
I don't know, you guys. Think I need more on there? Or you think I'm done? I'm kind of thinking I'm getting to be about done. You know, I like to have them super loaded, but then if you get too much on, then they kind of kink up, you know, when you put them on to wear them. So, I don't know. Anyhow, that's where I'm at with that. So Javi, you starting to do the red ones?
Yep.
Okay, what are we going to combine with our red ones? Here, I'm going to show them how we can plan it. Let's see, what color should we do? Well, let's get the bead mix out here. Bead candy. In case you're not familiar with bead candy, let's put this up here so you can still see it. Cast your beads at that. These are so much fun. We had the skinny bangles in stock. They're still there.
Yep.
Somebody says she likes it as it is. Mary
That's what I
says.
did so far.
I think. Oh, she put spirals on them. Ooh, look at that. You guys see that? Spirals. How do you put spirals on them?
They're kind of crazy.
Aren't they wonderful? Oh, didn't I tell you I was going to take some gilders paste and brush over it, see what would happen?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Because
Ooh, yeah,
in my heart of hearts, I know it's going to work. Now watch me be a fool, but
on the gilders? No, I think it would work.
I can't see where it would work. Okay, so I'm going to try
that's what they
two
do.
things. Crystal white. I don't know if you can see that really. That is like so great for bridal jewelry.
Oh,
So you
yes.
make bridal earrings. Oh, make the best bridal earrings. Oh my goodness. And then there's this one. It's kind of a sagey doll color, but I like these colors because you can blend them in with other stuff and it makes stuff look rich. It really does. So what will I put on that one? Well, I think I would try to put patina on that. So let's see. Let's see what happens.
Patina on which one?
This one.
Really?
Yeah.
Because it's already in that color.
Well,
So.
I might add a little more.
Oh, okay.
Maybe it needs more. I don't know. I'm just
No
going to try
problem.
it, you know. I got slate over here too, but that's such a dark gray.
Yeah.
Okay. This one's fighting me. That's because I have weak wrists. Usually they open right up.
Yeah.
Can you do it, hubby?
Yeah, sure.
Normally that's not an issue. Yeah, see, she got it right off. You know what? Do you ever see those things? I think they should call them.
Are you sure you may open it the right way, too?
I might not have.
Just make sure
they
you
used
spin
to
it the
call
right way.
them cap snafflers. And all they are is a piece of that Rubbermaid web stuff that they cut in a circle, and you just put it over the top of a jar, and it'll get it off. A lot of times, what it is you just can't get enough traction. It's not because you're too weak to do it. You
That's
just can't
true.
get enough traction. Okay, here we go. Yeah, it is a fun mix of bead candy.
It's the funnest.
Let's see what we can do to it too. Okay, so I got maybe too much on it. Okay, here we go. Let's see what happens. Ooh. Oh, already I like it.
Really?
Yep.
So what do you have to do to seal it? That's my question.
I would probably let this sit for 24 hours, and then I would probably do swelling gun,
Okay.
clear coat on it. There's something else somebody was talking about this morning that could be a good option too. I have to remember it. But yeah, or you could just hit it with Krylon, and that'll work.
Okay.
Just gotta let it dry. Look at this. Oh, is that pretty?
I might have to zoom in. I can't tell.
Yeah, just a minute. Let me get it softened to here. These. I might put a little more. But if you want some blue, there you go. Can we zoom on it?
I am zoomed on.
Oh, you're zoomed on it. Okay. Well, this is what I'll do. Is I'll put it in my hand. Now. You see that? I need to put a little bit more up in here, I think. That changed it up a lot.
Can we see another bead that was like before?
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
another-
Here's before and here's after. Good idea, Javi.
Maybe that would help.
Before and after. I like it. I wish it would go up, higher on the sides. I have
Yeah.
to work with it, that's all. I might need to take a swab or something to do that. I'm trying a little bit more. I don't want to get it completely covered with
I kind of like
with
it.
I like it a lot. Yeah,
I didn't think it was this pale.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I just got to get it in this crack here. Swab or
Oh,
something.
yeah, maybe a brush.
Swab or a brush, yeah, would do it, definitely. And then if you want to, you could distress that back a little more, which is very gently. Get your steel wool and very gently go over it, and it should work. Enjoy my short time. I'll check out the replay later. Have a great week. Hey, you have a great weekend too, Andrea. I hope you're going to go do something fun. I'm so
Yeah.
glad you came. It was really great. So now let's just see what it looks like on this. Since I have it all over my hands,
Oh, you're
maybe
gonna
I'll
do green
continue
on
with
there?
the same color.
Yes.
So we'll just continue with the same color since I've got it on my hands. All right.
Perfect. Ooh. Oh, it's gorgeous already. It's a good clean.
Yeah, this is pretty.
Oh, this is a great idea.
So this is, you can change up the beads. And these cost less too.
You should do one on the red
Because,
one. Here, do one on the red one.
okay. Because check beads, that's another thing. They go by the colors, how much it costs. One of the most expensive colors is pink. I don't know if you knew that.
Yeah.
But that's been explained to me. That's because to do their pink that they like, a lot of times they put a little gold in the mix. So it costs
Oh,
more.
that's why.
That's why.
Kind of like
Anyway.
it just on the flower.
Yeah, I
and
think
the
a brush or
edges, yeah.
swab would do better on this, but I mean,
It made it like a patinaed little bead there.
yeah.
Instead of it was clear before.
Now, well, it's still kind of crystally underneath too.
Yeah. Somebody said that they'd rather just do the flower and the edges, and I'm like,
So then,
you go ahead, do it with it.
that. Whatever you like, that's what you should do. But this shows you it works.
that's amazing. I didn't
Look
know.
at the shadows on my hand. They look like I have dirt on my hand. I don't have dirt on my hand at all.
No, that's weird.
I don't have dirt on my hand
It's
at
just
all.
shadows.
Yeah,
Brenda.
I don't know. Anyway, so we found out that works. Oh, she wanted me to put some on this red one. So I'm
Yes,
gonna
because
do
the red
that.
one is kind of plain.
So let's do what Pat said. Just try to do it on.
Well, I think a
edge.
brush would do better, right?
Yeah, I know, but I got it
guess.
in my hand already, so
Oh.
everybody
Darn.
knows how to use a brush.
Happy.
Yeah, just
Darn,
kind
I
of
didn't
pat
buy
it.
the clear ones. That's true. The clear ones are really nice. That patina makes it look
Yeah.
like sea glass. Yes!
Yeah, it does.
Yes, you're totally right.
And there's probably other ways too that you can
Holy
colorize
moly,
it.
now that's pretty cool.
Yeah, the clear ones are a good buy because they cost so much less because there's no color in them. So you might look and say, well, how come that one costs more than this one? It's because of the color. And I also tell people, I've said this for years, if you see a color in a check bead that you love, maybe, if the company is a big distributor, maybe they'll have it again. But chances are great, they well may not. That's why a lot of those companies buy really deep, like,
Yeah, I see why
500
now.
strands or something, which I'm not able to do that this time, but you never know down the road. Because I would really like to get into this. But yeah, and I would like to show different things to do with them.
That's awesome.
Like putting patinas or
kinda like that
gilders
now.
paste on there, so-
Especially the red ones are all like really plain. And
Yeah, well,
makes
I
it
like
pop.
them too because I like them plain because they look like
I do like them
they
plain
look
too.
like candy,
Yes,
you know.
plain like candy.
Well, you gotta make sure little kids know they're not candy.
Remember to wash your hands after.
Yes, I got this, so I'm going to use this for now. So kind of like it, just like this, what she said. Darn it. Little gold gilders piece. Yes.
Yeah,
it
there
would.
you go.
I didn't do it. I have some here, but I didn't do it because I had this all over my hands already. So
Yeah.
I just want to go ahead and use it. But yeah, have fun playing with it. And you know what? I don't know. Can you take it off if you don't like it? Let's find out. I've got my wet wipe here. Maybe that can take it off.
That's true.
Because it hasn't set for long. So I'm going to take it off of this so we can really see. Let's see what happens. Or maybe like if there's too much on it, just want to have it less. Now just because I can take this off now doesn't mean it's going to come off easy. It's just, we just put it on. So it hasn't had time to cure. So don't think that, if I put that on, it's not going to stay. Because it will. Especially if you seal it. You'll be fine. So, anyway. Yeah. See, look at that.
Wow.
I can see a little. I can see a little bit of blue residue still, just a little bit. But I mean, you could totally get that off if you want it. If you don't let it cure and you don't seal it. Yeah, there you go. Back to the original with just a little bit of residue on it. So that's kind of fun, huh? That's kind of really fun. But this is, to me, I don't know. This is just the most satisfying way to make a charm bracelet. Although doing it on chain is great too. Nothing wrong with that. And of course now when you do it on chain, you can make it convertible. So you can like make a little piece of beaded chain, and you can turn it into a necklace too. You know, which I've done that many times in my videos. If you can't remember having seen it, or you're not familiar with it, just go up to the search box on the home page for Beast Boutique's channel, and there's a search box there. It has a little magnifying glass, you know, and you just put your search terms in there. You just say convertible. That's it. It'll find it for you right away. It'll be quick. That'll be really good. So let's see, what does it look like with some red on it? Oops. Did you make some? Oh yeah, you made some red ones. So here, I'm gonna take this and start putting some red on here. Maybe I'll mix them up a little bit. You know, you could mix this and that. That's a good colors mixed.
Yeah, that's true.
So anyhow,
that's a wood.
let's see what happens. Let's see what it looks like. I like to just see what it's going to look like, you know. See how it goes. So who's doing shows here? Who does shows that's here, that's still with us today? Anybody? Curious about using black on the red and clear ones. Yeah, you could.
Black on red and what on the,
yeah.
Just
you can also buy the
you
can also buy them with black on them already too, and they don't really cost a lot. I just didn't get them because I didn't know if people would like them yet. So I'm kind of finding my way, you know. I'm trying to get stuff that I know I can do something with it, you know. And it's going to work out. So let's find the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This should be it. Yep. It's got 9 loops, so the one in the middle. You want to find the one in the middle. Okay. That's pretty good.
Those heart would be super with leather cord too. Oh yes.
Oh yeah.
It'd be gorgeous.
Yep.
You can make a tassel heart necklace.
Oh,
there you
totally.
go.
Well, we should just do some on that, right, shouldn't we? I have lots of
Just
red. Well, I did have lots of red leather cord.
Well, you can do it on black too. I mean, well,
Yeah. Oh yeah. Definitely black.
there's
too.
a bunch you
I
can do it
mean,
on.
yeah, a lot of things you could do.
Yeah, and that
there are
patina
a
just
lot-
looks 10 times better on there
Yeah, it does.
than the other
that.
one. Yeah. Oh, here Cindy's doing a show, and so is
And Maureen, Cindy Baker. Where's your show gonna be, Cindy? Can you tell us, Maureen? Where are you at? You're in New Jersey, is it? I'm trying to remember. Somewhere over there in New Jersey or New York or something.
Oh, hi, Michelle. Thanks for joining us.
Oh, Michelle, thanks for coming. I wonder where Beansy and Debbie are. They must
Yeah,
have
that's
got
what I was
lost today.
thinking.
They must have got lost today.
They got lost.
They were playing with the squirrels.
Yeah, that. It's hilarious.
Oh. Now these are long, so you could put like a lot of smaller pieces, bajanglies on this, because this will almost make you like a double layer to work with. Or you could put another layer on and go in and out and make it really spectacular. I mean, I do shows, yes.
Yeah. We knew what you
Where are you doing your shows, Cindy? Tell us about them. Are they coming up? The outside is going to be inside. I know Claire does good with hers, Claire Nemeth. She does
Long
really
Island,
good with hers.
New York.
Long Island, that's where Marine's from. Okay.
Okay. Sounds great.
Somewhere over there, somewhere.
Kind of need to make more of those hearts.
Yeah, these look pretty good.
Aw, she loves my spirals. Thanks.
Your
There's nothing
spirals
to
are
it.
easy. No, spirals are easy. They got these things, these jigs, you know, that you can make spirals, but you don't need to do that.
Just do a little loop at the end and then do it with your flat nose and curl it.
You want to come over here and show them how?
Sure.
Since it looks like we have time. How about if Abby comes over here and gets in the driver's seat and shows you how she does a spiral? You might like that. Let's do it.
Let me get a clip of
Some
this.
value added. She's just finishing the loop there.
Okay.
Okay, we're going to change seats.
I'm going to switch.
We're swapping it out for a little bit.
Okay. Got a couple of these dudes here.
See, when you watch our videos, you get two teachers.
Woohoo! So I'm just doing it on wire. And of course you just make a loop at the end, but I can show you how to do that. Well, I gotta get it. Oh, here. I had this previously cut, so it's not like this sharp end. So I cut it and then just make a little loop. If I can get this on camera. There we go. The pliers. And now I'm just gonna loop it. Don't pressure on this too hard, because it kind of gets out of
yeah.
Not get
Go
out of
just
shape.
like a half turn at a time. Do it.
And I did, I think, three loops around.
Three times around. That's about right.
Yep. I mean, you can do smaller too. You don't have to.
And
go
you have to take
crazy.
it and straighten it up. Yep.
Yep, just like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then you just put a little heart here. Or I'll probably have one right here.
Before you do that, though, hold it up so they can see it really good.
No.
Put your hand under it so they can see it really good.
See, that's pretty much how it goes.
Yeah.
And then you can just put your little heart here. See if I can get this one through. It's biting me.
So that one might not have a good heart. Oh, there you go.
It's just a wire. The wire is
yeah, it's heavier wire.
Yeah. It's 20 gauge. It should work.
Yeah, you don't want to use any bigger than 20 gauge.
Yeah.
It's not going to work out too good. But you don't want to use too...
Oh, there's Millie.
Oh, the cat's here.
How'd she get in here?
She came right in the door.
And then I just make a little loop at the
brat.
top.
Yeah. Try to stay around 20 gauge.
Yeah. Millie, don't bump the camera, please.
No, Millie, come here.
She bumped it.
Here. You can't be in here. You're bad. Go lay down.
And I just wrap it around.
Come on, I'm going to take her, put her out.
Yeah, I know. She's dangerous.
She's a bad kitty.
And I just tighten these little areas up.
or some dumb thing.
She does do
That's
that.
what she does to get attention.
Yeah, for some weird reason.
Do you want to say hi, Millie?
How's she gonna say hi? Her paw? Without knocking the tripod?
Yeah, maybe it's not going to work.
Yeah.
Yeah, she can't say hi. She's too far away. She's a big kitty. Oh, she's
Nope.
so heavy.
She's a
Those
big
big
kitty. She wants constant attention, of course, guys. You know. I don't know. Maybe it's not every kitty that wants constant attention, but she wants a lot of attention. And when somebody's talking to, she just like bothers your leg.
Yeah, she just bothers you the whole time. Then if you don't pay attention to her, she'll go and do something rotten. Like eat a page out of your checkbook.
That's awful.
I'll be paying bills, and I'll get up to answer the phone or some kind of thing, and I'll come back, and I will have had my checkbook on, laying, on my bed. I'm watching TV and paying bills. And I come back, and she's totally chewed my checkbook page up. That is frustrating. Oh no, are they doing this again?
Yep. Let me just take a second.
She'll take them off. Boy, they are really pounding us today, right? Do they think anybody's really gonna click on that and go see so they can get spammed with some ugly thing? Oh. Boy, I found... There we go. Yeah, he does. He's got the wrong audience. We're not interested.
Exactly.
You know what? I saw this thing. You gotta watch. You guys ever buy something off of Facebook advertising? The Chinese places that have hair toppers and
just on Facebook.
Different craft kits and stuff you can get. They end up taking 3 months to get to you. I would say every time I buy something, I'm never doing this again. I mean, I buy stuff from Chinese suppliers, but I'm not doing it anymore from them. So anyway, yesterday I just had to see. They had these crazy good-looking purses for $7.95.
Really?
Yeah, and I looked at them close. I'm like, these look like Mary Frances purses. And I don't know if you guys know Mary Frances purses, but they're expensive. And people collect them, and they have all kind of cha-cha, and they're all embellished, and they're really cool purses. For $7.95, and I'm looking at them, and they had pictures of the purse open, and here's the Mary Frances tag in it, and the little Mary Frances off the side. And I says, well, that could still be fake. That doesn't mean anything. So I keep looking at them, and I'm like, these look so legit. But I'm like, nobody's going to sell that for $7.95. Come on. So they said, well, if you spend $40, we'll give you free shipping. from wherever that is.
Yeah,
So,
literally.
okay, so I went ahead and I put that much stuff into my cart so I could see, what was going on. Well, they only had Visa and MasterCard. They did not have PayPal. They didn't have anything. And, I mean, it was just so strange and so weird. So I abandoned the cart, and I went to Google, and I looked them up, which is what I should have done first. And, oh, my goodness, there were all kinds of spam and scam, not just spam, but scam reports on these people. I'm like, how do you get on Facebook? I thought they're supposed to check people out.
No, they don't.
So it's like,
Yeah, I wish.
wow.
They don't. They don't check anybody out. So if you guys
here's
order from
Beans. Beans is here.
If you guys
there's
order
been
from
some
there,
weird posts on her. But anyway, so then they kept sending me these messages. You didn't check your card out. You didn't check your card out. So I'm looking for an unsub key, and there isn't one. So I just sent it.
I just
back.
Just spammed the email in spam.
Yeah, well, I didn't want to keep doing it. So I did it like 3 or 4 times inside 15 minutes.
Wow.
So I tried to write him back, and here the address didn't even exist.
What?
The email didn't even exist that it came from. So, and then it was saying that, oh yeah, they do that, and this and that and the other. So if I had gone ahead and paid them, and I hadn't used PayPal, if I had used my credit card, they would have stolen my credit card. With PayPal, you have a little more protection. That's probably why they didn't use it.
This for a reason here.
Harder for them to steal, I guess. So everyone's saying, yeah, we've been having a lot of trolls.
Yeah.
Just ignore them. We don't.
I removed them from the
Yeah,
thing.
Javi's been up 3 times removing them. So we're not going to pay attention to them and let them ruin this for us today. We're just going to try and ignore them. Yeah.
Yeah, we're making charm.
You have to change your password.
Change password for what?
For what? For
Facebook
for
probably.
For Google. Oh, for that? No. No, I
spit
didn't.
it
I didn't
out.
give them any information they could use. So they were advertising on Facebook. So
Yeah, Facebook does not check them.
evidently not. I thought they did.
No, they
You
don't.
know.
They don't do that in any social media.
I just want to see what happened because I'm like, this is too good to be true. You know what they say? If it's too good to be true, it probably is fake. So anyway, yeah.
This is a little harder to get here. I need another plier.
Yeah. Before you start, there's a private button where you can sort of privatize the chat feed. People have had to subscribe, and you can delay others who haven't yet for 1 to 30 minutes.
Oh.
Do you know what that is?
I think I know what it is, yeah.
Uh-huh.
So I need 2 more hearts, guys.
We really don't want to privatize the feed, though. We want
I never did that before.
To see it and be able to jump into it. We don't want it to be private, so we haven't had a problem with
people like that. Yeah, not very often.
We haven't had too many ignorant people in here. It usually might be one person. We get rid of them, and that's it.
Yeah.
The Shelbys, yeah, Jessica, those are really cool. Especially the ones with the green patina on them. They are awesome. They are really awesome.
Green patina?
Yeah, I mean, when I saw those, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm doing this. So we'll see how it goes, because sometimes you start doing something and you find out it isn't as great as you thought, but anyway. So, yeah, that's pretty, isn't it? I like the brass socks with the red, huh?
Yeah.
And then, like Colleen said, put a little bit of the antique gold on it.
Oh, yeah. That would
That would really make it go, wow. Pop, 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 pop. And then maybe put some red filler beads in with that.
Yes.
I've got a bunch sitting over here in a bag. So that could be fun, huh? But I mean, these bead candy beads, you really have to take a good look at them. And they're worth getting 2 or 3 bags so that you have a lot. Because you're going to use them over and over and over and over again. And I always worry too, when I get them, I buy as much as I can, but I have to be careful because of the weight getting them here. It can really, really jack up my shipping. So I usually will only buy a couple kilos or so. But Yeah, get them when you can because sometimes they run out and they're not to be had for
Get
a
'em
while.
when you can.
So I will totally miss those when they don't make them anymore. And then the mixes change a little bit from time to time too.
Really?
Yeah, they'll
I
have
didn't know
some
that.
different beads, which is I think is a good thing.
Yeah,
know.
you kind of need change.
I like to
after a
see
while.
a change. Can you guys hear me over here? I don't
Oh,
talk
yeah,
too loud.
you
Can
can-
they
they
hear me?
can.
Okay.
They can definitely
no
hear
point
you.
me yakking on if.
Oh, they can hear you. You are on
Oh,
green.
is that okay? All right, I can see that. That's
Now I need
good.
one more heart, and I'm good.
There should be some in there yet.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
a little bit of struggle here in these little hearts. This is why we double checked all the holes. I see
Yeah,
now.
yeah. We before we package these things, we check all of them. But that's a bad thing because I'm buying quite a lot at a time, so you're sitting there for 2-3 days checking the holes. But we don't want to send them out without doing that because there are enough that we have to work with, or they don't work at all. That we don't want to be sending those to you guys. So we're making sure that they're good. It really isn't private time. As long as they subscribe, they can use the chat.
Oh yeah, that
There's
would just
others can
enable
watch it.
everybody else who are new to the channel not be able to comment.
Yeah, but you know what? I see what you're saying, Kathy, but I like for people to be able to come in for the first time and talk to us.
Yeah.
Because people do that. And they feel real familiar. A lot of times they go ahead and go over and join us at the creative group, and they really become good creative friends, so I like them to have that opportunity. Now, if this continues to go on and we
Yeah.
continue to have a lot of problem with it, then we'll have to do like you're talking about. But
Yeah.
I prefer to have it there.
It doesn't happen that often, and when it does,
No,
it's
today
just-
was the worst ever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I blocked.
Oh,
and
Ilyanka says she can hear me. Hey, Ilyanka, how are you today? Sometime we're going to have to get together because you don't live far from me. You're only just, up in Boorman or something? Youngstown? That's 20 minutes. Boy, I wish a lot of us lived closer because then we could, I could rent.
hang out.
I could rent like a little room, and, we could have something. Get some catered lunch, something.
Hang out for the day.
There used to be in town.
There we go.
Here, a nice little room that
Now
you
we're gonna
could
get some.
rent for a day, but they don't
Really?
have it anymore. Yeah.
Where at?
It was under the bank. I got to run and finish watching it. Hey, thanks for coming, Danielle. It was really nice to have you. Really
Yes,
glad
very
you can
nice.
come. You can come. I wonder if alcohol inks work on the clear beads. I'm positive it would. But you know what? Because these beads have a little tooth, like they have that edge top. If you put alcohol ink on it, it's probably not going to come off if you don't like it. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
So experiment first. And I would put it on with a brush, maybe. So, but if the setting is only for 1 minute, isn't that a big deal? Okay, well, we'll look into it, Kathy. How's that?
Yeah,
This is just the first time it's ever been much of a problem ever.
that's true. I usually take care of them right away. They're gone.
Yeah.
But this one was persistent.
Yes, he was. And I don't do these by myself. I always have somebody to help. I find that it's more relaxing for me to be able to talk to you guys. And then, like in the case of Javi, she can jump over and you end up getting both of us. So you get 2 teachers. So it makes
Two
it
teachers
nice.
all at once.
And then I have somebody watching, or I can watch for her or whatever. So yeah, we're okay. Yeah, I tend to, like, we really watch like the comments.
Yeah.
Some, but not here, but underneath the video. The regular ones. Like if you're looking at a video that doesn't have a live feed on it, there's no
There you
comments
go.
there. Pretty. Now what are you gonna put with it?
I have no idea.
Well, I'll figure something out while I'm talking to him.
Okay.
What do you got in the bead party mix there?
I have no idea.
Bead candy.
I thought we said we were going to use like a blue or something.
Anyway, underneath the video, I'll get over the years, I've gotten a lot of really mean, ugly things put there. Some porno people have put stuff there. We're very vigilant. We get like alerts on our
Ooh, I wonder.
computer from Google. and they'll tell us right away if somebody has said something that, you know, whatever. We could go look at it. Or if we get a comment, we could go check it out. Because we like to try and respond to everybody anyways, you know. But, yeah. Oh, here they're back again. I don't know. We might have to do what Kathy says.
I don't know if I can do that right now when...
Oh, no, we can't do it now. We already started. But maybe next time we'll have to try. I just hate to do anything that makes it hard for somebody to participate with us. You know. It's too hot. Youngstown, yes. Someday I would like to meet you girls. I don't drive. Maybe next October when my parents come out to visit. You don't drive? I don't drive very much either, Ilyanka. But I can drive. So, we can figure it out. We can figure something out. That would be nice. Okay, she's just about ready to come back. So what do you guys think? You ready to try one of these cha-cha bracelets like this? I know we've shown them a whole bunch of different ways. Like I put one on last weekend on the group. That was real full. It was mixed metals and earthy colors and stuff. But you can just see how many ways you can go. And then like Javi with her, she made her loops a lot deeper. So you have a little bit more flex to what you can do there. So that makes it kind of good too. Having trouble, Javi? Getting them off?
I'm just trying to report them.
Oh, she's reporting them. They deserve to be reported. Rats. Okay, so let's see. What else has she got in a bowl here that we can put with this? Ouch. This big bad bowl. No, I don't like that. No, that's too big. You need small stuff. This would work. This kind of stuff. Oh, there are these little beads in here too that are kind of good. A lot of ways to go. Here's a little rosebud bead. Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff you could do. Here's another one. Looks like little dice. Yeah, a lot of different things we could do. I'll come back over. So, yeah, the clear is pretty, and you have options with it. There are probably a lot of things you could use on these to make them pretty. I like the gilders paste because it hits the highlights. You know, it hits the highlights so that, what's this antique? I'm going to try this. So that it's not like all matte, you know, it's not all over one place. Okay, so this is antique gold. I'm going to try putting it on this one and see what happens. See, now that's too much like what's already on it. So it's just darkening it a lot. So that's not good. But the thing is I can get it off. And that's the main thing. Right? So I'm over by Fremont. I haven't been driving either. Colleen has to go. Thanks, honey, for coming. Appreciate it. Appreciate all of you guys coming.
Yeah, thank you for coming, guys.
Yeah.
You guys are like the...
Yeah, we really had a nice time visiting with you. I guess it's about time to go anyway.
Yes, it is.
But I'm going to keep working on mine. And I hope that if you guys have skinny bangles at home, you'll try it. Oh, get that out of the way. That's a wet wipe. You'll try it. Or if you would like to try it, we do have them. Okay. And today is the last day of the sale that's on for the 20% off. I have new deals coming up too, though, for the weekend. So, yeah, you know, it's going to be fun. A lot of things. But there's a lot of ways that you can get a little discount on your beads and your skinny wares, your skinny bangles and your tools and all your other stuff. We just loaded up with stuff. I have a big epoxy sculpt order coming in. If anybody's running out, I'm going to have tons of it. All kinds of stuff. So thank you so much for coming. all of you. Sorry about the trolls. We'll see what we can do about that for next time, because yeah, it really did happen too much. We may have to go with what Kathy said. And thank you very much, Kathy, for your advice. Your caring advice was very good. She says, I need to try silver. Yeah, we have brass ox and we have silver right now. But I get them the other colors too. So when I order them again, I'll do that. I'll get more. So I will probably be doing a big brass order toward 3rd week of July. 3rd week, 4th week of July. And then that'll go in, and it'll take them about 3 weeks to make it for us. And then after that, it goes to my plater and gets back here. So it might be late August till we have more brass. So it might be a little while. The reason is in the summertime, they take a great big vacation, and they shut everything down, so you can't get anything. Same way over at 1928. We're hoping to do a big 1928 order, too. So we're hoping to. Thank you, Cindy. We really appreciate your coming. So, yeah. So if anybody has any suggestions about brass stampings that I haven't had for a long time, or pewter pieces from 1928 I haven't had for a long time, feel free to email me, jordan@bsuboutiques.com, and we will definitely put you on the list. I already have a list starting to go, because I'd rather buy stuff you want than just try to guess. So we always appreciate, what you have to say about it. So we'll be doing that too. So anyway, thank you so much. It was great. You guys are wonderful. So thanks for coming in.